Alrighty. Need some washer fluid. It's gonna be hard to do. Alright, literally just washed this thing yesterday, even though the rims need a little more attention. I put them some spray on them, it went purple, cleaned pretty well, and then it kind of just set in the edge. But a freaking bird pooped all over my windshield. Can't have nothing nice, I swear. If you guys are in need of a Toro Dingo, I highly suggest you go out to Schlebach Engines in Apple Creek, Ohio. They just got a brand new shipment of Toro Dingos from all sizes, from battery up to the biggest 2000 unit, and a ton of attachments as well. Go check them out. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? So, first day of August. Summer's just flying by. Fall stuff starting to kick off. I've shown you guys already a few weeks ago. They're putting the Halloween stuff in the stores, all the fall stuff in the stores. Make sure you guys are advertising for your fall curbside pickups, leaf cleanups, whatever you do in the fall. Make sure you're advertising now so you have a good client list whenever you get there in a few months and you're able to continue working. And then when we get there, start advertising for snow or whatever you do, Christmas lights, whatever it is you do. I know everybody's in a different area here, so some of you don't get snow. Offer as many services that you want to. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your business, but you can go into cleaning up dog waste through the winter. I'm just giving you ideas here. Christmas lights, like I already mentioned. Hauling Christmas trees away after the holiday. We did that one year. I just threw it out to our customers. Hey, if you have a live Christmas tree and you want to get rid of it, you don't have a place to take it to, let us know. I'll come pick it up, 50 bucks, get rid of it. We actually had a pretty good handful of people that took us up on that. Now that was 10 years ago, and I was like, you know, not exactly what I wanted to do right after Christmas. And make sure in that contract you state to the customer a certain day that you're going to go out and get them all, because we literally had some customers that called the next day after Christmas up until like 3 weeks afterwards. So we were running out, getting one or two here or there. Anyways, you get where I'm going with that. Just make sure you say, hey, we're going to be picking up on this date, and this date. Make it like maybe 3 trips max. Get them all, and then you can check in with your local wildlife areas as well. Sometimes they'll let you dispose of those Christmas trees as long as they're clean into their ponds and areas like that. But you got to check with your local resources and find out. If not, take them to a local mulching facility or whatever. They'd be glad to take them. Anyways, the last 2 days, yesterday and today, we've been picking up Spencer products. We brought in our biggest shipment ever, which was 2 full loads. And when I say 2 full loads, guys, this is a 14-foot box. We can't go to the ceiling, okay? So every skid has to be laid on the floor because these skids weigh so much. These are still made products here in America, in Ohio, that are very, very heavy, okay? So we can't stack them. I thought about trying to do some kind of racking in there. It just wouldn't be safe, and I think we would damage equipment. And that's just not good. We still get a little bit of scratch paint, flex chutes and stuff like that, which we put up on the website as very discounted. I think we take like 50 to 100 bucks off of them. All right, so we got the first load in here. I got a whole nother load we got to go get. First and foremost, we're gonna have to do some rearranging in here. We've already started a little bit and accidentally pulled my flag down back there, so I got to get that fixed. Can't have that hanging down on my boxes. Anyways, trimmer line, we're still waiting to get restocked with that, like I shared with you guys. We do have some Sabre Black left and some smaller the Sabre Edge and Sabre Strike. I believe all the 3-pounders are sold out. All the 5-pounders, I believe, are sold out. But I actually got to get out the Schlebach engines and get them restocked as well. Mainly the 1-pound donuts, they sell a ton of 1 pounds and 3 pounds, which we don't have any of the 3-pounders right now. So we're going to be getting some of this taken out. All right, guys. So here at Schlebach, getting everything restocked. Trim line's getting pretty depleted. Got to get more coffee cups too. Only got one left, a couple hats left, and looks like a handful of lanyards. So yeah, gonna get it restocked up here. Get it ready to rock. The 1 pounds have been just flying off the shelf. Get it restocked up here though. Bring you guys back in a minute. Oh, thank you, sir. All right, guys. Picking up more boxes here. Second load here. Got the boxes. 4 more skids. I know you can't see the one in front of this big boy. Yeah. Andy, are you able to push this in just a little more? Perfect. Thank you. All right, just got back a little bit ago with the second load. We got Skibbity Kitty up in there doing security and checking all the inventory for us. A new product we have coming. You can also get these at Schlebach Engines. This is a heavy duty 5-gallon bucket mount for your multi-force, your grandstands, or anything that you want to bolt it onto. So let me try to flip it over here. You have a 1 bolt hole on the bottom, and it's going to give you enough room here where you can set it and get your tool in there to bolt it down. But why I say it's heavy duty, because this thing is built thick, tough, powder coated. What this is going to be primarily used for, and what we're going to sell it for, is a heavy duty bucket mount, like I already said, for salt. Okay, so we're going to be able to put these onto the front of our grandstand multi-forces, put a 5-gallon bucket right in here, and it's going to hold the weight of that 5-gallon bucket of salt, and we can take it out, do sidewalks, things like that. It's going to be really, really nice. You could also use it if you're going to be doing any hand seeding or anything that you want to haul on the front of your mower in a 5-gallon bucket. This is going to be a heavy duty mount on our website that you guys can pick up. And I want to let you know the heavy duty 5-gallon bucket mount is available at Schlebach Engines in Apple Creek, Ohio right now. But I made a little mistake and measured from here to here for our boxes and forgot to take into account the area that we needed down here to bolt it. So I ordered the wrong size boxes. So probably going to be a few weeks on the website. We do have a handful of these as well. So if you want to pre-order them, I'll have TQ go ahead and throw them up on there, and you can get them there at spencerproducts.com. Once they're sold out, they're going to be gone for a little bit. It's just something new we're going to try out. They're a little dusty here, but yeah, that's part of building and, you know, shipping and everything else. Set that back down there. There's all the wrong size boxes I ordered. So I don't remember exactly how many of the heavy duty bucket mounts we ordered. I want to say 8, but that might change on the website. But once they're gone for a little bit, and then I'll restock them. We're just trying a few different things out, seeing what people like. We still have a handful of the 100 blade caddies left. I want to see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, looks like around like 12 to 14, I want to say, up there left of those. When those are gone, they're going to be out of stock for a minute. Probably won't restock some of this stuff till beginning of next year, just because we don't want to sit on too much all winter long. Anyways, plenty of flex chutes are now back in stock. Every single brand, Skag, Ferris, John Deere, Toro, Exmark, everyone is back in stock right now. Get them while they're hot, guys. I hate whenever we run out and then you guys message and say, I was just getting ready to order. Take advantage of the opportunity right now where we have inventory, because it takes a while to get this stuff through production, painted, boxed, shipped, everything else. But we're doing our best we can, growing this thing brick by brick from the ground up. And yeah, it's been a whole new learning experience, more than I ever could imagine. Okay, going through everything that we ordered, because a lot of this stuff we have to go in and, you know, check back 2, 3, 4 months when we place these orders. And when it comes in, it comes in. But we noticed back here, boom, right there, we actually have our trash bucket mounts. So you guys been seeing us use our trash bucket mounts for the last couple of years. It literally goes right onto the side of the grandstand and multi-force. You might be able to customize them for some other mowers, but we designed this one specifically to go right onto the side of the mower. You literally unscrew your pad bolt, slip that on over top of it, and screw it back in, and you have a bucket mount. You'll be able to use any 5-gallon bucket you want, 4-gallon bucket you want, just to whatever you want to do. We were going to do custom buckets, and then looking into dyes and everything, we'd have had $100,000 into molds and everything else. So I'll have TQ put those up on the website as well. I believe we have 100 of those mounts for the trash bucket mounts. I know a ton of people have been waiting on those, so those are gonna fly off the shelf. But yeah, pre-order them. Those are waiting on boxes as well. Those ones I knew were still gonna be probably a couple more weeks, but as soon as we can, we'll get them shipped out to you guys as fast as possible. And one final thing on the product side of everything, come see us this year at the Equip Expo in October. We're gonna have a brand new booth. We're gonna be right over by Cujo and Toro and Relco and Boss, all those huge brands over in the main area. We have a 20 by 20 this year. I'll put the number up here on the screen as well. Make sure you come see us. We are gonna have trimmer line ready to sell. We're gonna have flex chutes there ready to sell. Yeah, we're gonna have a whole host of different things that we'll have ready to rock and roll whenever we go there. And then we're gonna have one, for sure, 2 possible new products. These are developed by me and yeah, made right here in America, right here in Ohio, and I'm super proud of them. And yeah, long story short, they're about 2 to 3 years in the making, just with all of the processing of getting everything done. I'll say it like that. So yeah, come see us. It's going to be super exciting.